What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you Battle Hub Draft League Week 7 game preview. We have the California Trailblazers taking on Beardo and the Atacama Tyrannotars. Looking at our matchup, we have a variety of threats. Iron Treads, a premier rapid spinner. Chiyu, very hard hitting. Dark Pulse and Fire Blast hits my team extremely hard, and I think if his choice specs, even like 2 shots a Florges. Orgapon can immediately threaten my Swampert, and he can threaten my Iron Moth if he's running Trailblaze, because then he'll force his speed tie if I'm running Booster this week. Salamence can hit my team pretty hard. Fire Blast can also hit Skarmory. Dragon Dance at +1 can pretty much outspeed my whole team. Granted, I'm not running any Scarfers, right? And then Azu is offensive powerhouse. It also could be Sap Sipper for Flower Trick, right? And then there's Kilowattrel. I think the Terra types on this is Flying and Grounds. I'm not quite sure of the third Terra type, but we'll have to work around that as we go. And then there's Muk, who I definitely don't see coming to this matchup, and Ampharos, possibly because Terra Grass also does threaten Swampert, but you do have an Orgapon right there. The sticks that I am expecting are Treads, because he needs a Rapid Spinner. Chiyu, I think if I don't bring Florges, I have a very hard time switching into Chiyu. Orgapon is a pretty solid wall breaker, so I think that thing could come, and then I'm thinking Kilowattrel, right? Gallade, I'm also leaving the door open, because I feel like that mon can hit my team pretty hard if it's like a tailwinding choice band and Gallade. I don't really switch into that, because Kilowattrel does get tailwind and Volt Switch to kind of set that Pokemon up. But with that being said, we're gonna get into our first Pokemon. Up first, we have our mascot, Meowscarada. We are rocking 152 speed, 252 attack, 104 HP. This will always allow me to outspeed a max speed Orgapon. And we have to have Protein, because paired with our Expert Belt, we can hit this whole entire team really hard. Because Flower Trick hits Azu, Knockoff hits Uxie, U-Turn hits Orgapon, and then Triple Axle blows through Salamence if we're ever in front of it. And of course, that Jolly Nature. This Pokemon is going to be very important into breaking through the team early on. And with that being said, that is Meowscarada. For my next Pokemon, we have Hitmontop. We are rocking 252 attack, 176 speed EVs, because this will allow us to outspeed a Salamence after 1 Rapid Spin, and the rest we just throw into HP for overall bulk. This mon is going to be very important into chipping Treads and Chiyu, and trying to get some cheeky priority kills on mons like Kilowattrel with Mach Punch, Rapid Spin, Triple Axle, Fake Out. Fake Out is going to be very important, because if Azu ever gets to +6, we can just come in, Fake Out. Yes, maybe I should be running Bullet Punch, but I felt like Rapid Spin we needed. Mach Punch hits everything but Azu, and if we get Azu low enough, a Fake Out into Mach Punch should kill, right? And then also, an Aqua Jet doesn't knock out Meowscarada at +6 from full, so I opted to not go for a Bullet Punch this week. So yeah, heavy duty boost, because his only way of getting up hazards is Uxie and the Iron Treads. So we are definitely going to need these boosts to make sure we are as healthy as possible and we can remove hazards, because I do have an Iron Moth this week. But with that being said, Hitmontop, and our next Pokemon is Raichu, our second Terra Captain. We are rocking 252 special attack, 252 speed. We have Thunderbolt for it pretty much is everything but treads, but we have Surf, and then Alluring Voice. If for some odd reason Salamence gets the +1, we gotta make sure we get our chips so we can put it in range of a Scarf Alluring Voice from Raichu, and then Psyshock hits Muck for super effective damage. And then we have the Choice Scarf to give us a little bit of speed control, because Salamence at +1 is very, very threatening. And if for some reason Ogerpon wants to Trailblaze, we can at least force a speed tie. So yeah, there's Raichu. And then going to our next Pokemon. Up next, we got our Iron Moth. We are rocking 124 HP, 132 special attack, and 252 speed. This will always guarantee us a plus speed with our booster energy. Of course, we need that timid nature. Fire Dance hits everything but Salamence. Sludge Wave blows through Ogerpon. Dazzling Gleam is for Salamence if for some odd reason it's, you know, set up. And Overheat with rocks can one-shot Kilowattrel, right? Because Fiery Dance unboosted does not ever kill Kilowattrel, and if it decides to tear ground, there goes my Iron Moth. So protecting this Pokemon as a revenge killer is going to be quite key this game. But up next we have Swampert, and this is one of my favorite Swampert sets. I've probably brought this set at least 4 times this season, and we are rocking 248 HP, 8 defense, 252 special defense. With our Assault Vest, this is our soft sweep Chi-Yu check, and I think regardless of the set, we still get 2-shotted by Dark Pulse. So how I play this mon around Chi-Yu is going to be very, very important. Of course, that sassy nature to kind of boost our Spadef. Flip turn for pivot. Yes, I know there is an Ogerpon Wellspring, but I do plan on showing the Poison Jab a little bit early to kind of give him a second thought of if he wants to switch into Swampert. So maybe I can get off a free flip turn, and without Ogerpon being there, flip turn is a really, really good move. So regardless of Ogerpon being there, I feel like it was a pretty good bring this week. Earthquake obviously hits treads, and then Ice Beam is for Salamence. And we never one-shot Salamence with the spread, but it does put it in range of like a fake out from Hitmontop, or yeah, so I can just put pretty much spam Ice Beam if Swampert is ever in front of me, granted if it doesn't have Roost, because these Ice Beams become 2 times resist instead of 4 times, so that is something for us to watch out for. I didn't go Ice Punch this week because of the Intimidate, and I don't think Ice Punch is doing nearly enough after a -1. So that is Swampert this week. Next, we have Skarmory. We're rocking a very basic spread this week, 252 HP, 252 defense, and the Resin Spadef. We have that sturdy ability to help better take on Ogerpon. Stealth Rocks allows me to chip Ogerpon, Chi-Yu, Salamence. If Salamence and Chi-Yu are not boots, we can start chipping those 2 Pokemon, and it also gives us the information on if they're anything but boots, probably a different item. Body Press hits Chi-Yu and treads for super effective damage. Roost allows Skarmory to stay healthy. Rocky Helmet allows me to chip Ogerpon if it's going for a Horn Leech or U-turn. Maybe I can catch Mint on a Dragon Claw, and we can chip it there. So Skarmory is going to just be setting rocks and chipping the team. Here we have our keys to victory. First up, Hitmontop needs to stay healthy, or at least alive. It's my revenge killer when it comes to chipping and picking up Chi-Yu and Iron Treads after Stealth Rocks. It's going to help me beat Azu after a Belly Drum. I can fake out, and depending on how weak it is, I can just Mach Punch it right after because it is Technician boosted. So depending on how we play Hitmontop is going to be key in this game. Number 2, stealth rocks are essential to chipping and gathering information. This one move is very key because it will allow me to figure out what item Chiyu and Salamence are running early. So if they're running Specs Chiyu or Scarf Chiyu, we'll be able to figure out a little bit based on if they're stealth rocks, because if they're not boots, they're something else. Same thing goes to Salamence. If it's not boots, it's something else. So getting information on those 2 Pokemon early is going to be pretty key. Number 3, Meowscarada the Opportunist. Meowscarada has many coverage options that hit my opponent's team for super effective damage. So paired with an Expert Belt, Meowscarada can weaken the team early on with U-turn for Ogerpon, knockoff for Uxie, triple axle for Salamence. So Meowscarada is going to be very, very key to denting a lot of my opponent's Pokemon. So we can't lose this Mon, really. And then last but not least, Iron Moth is the win con here, the late game sweeper. Depending how this Mon is played, can bring home the W. Same thing or similar to Meowscarada, the many coverage options, Dazzling Gleam for Salamence, Sludge Wave for Ogerpon, Overheat just nukes everything, right? And that combined with Fiery Dance, this Mon can really be a way to clean up late game and seal us the victory. But with that being said, these are the keys to victory. Wish your California Trailblazers good luck in Week 7 against Beardo in his Atacama Tyrannotars. With that being said, Pokemaster out.